Here are some bad habits that you are probably guilty of that are affecting your eyes. Number 1, swimming in your contacts. I know you've all thought about it. I know a lot of you have done it, but after you see this photo, you're not going to want to do it again. Because here's the risk. There's a pathogen in water that's called Pseudomonas aeruginosa. You don't need to know that name, but what you do need to know is that this bacteria can bind to your cornea and it starts eating it and makes it like liquefied and necrotic. It's very hard to treat and it definitely causes severe vision damage, so don't do that. Number 2, I bet all of you have done at least once, but probably many times in your life, and that is rubbing your eyes. Don't do this. It's going to stretch out your eyelid skin and give you lots of wrinkles, which nobody likes. And the more concerning thing that it can do is it can cause keratoconus, which is a corneal disorder that causes light sensitivity, blurred vision, vision damage, and it is very difficult to get a handle on. So don't be rubbing your eyes. Number 3, the drops that say get the red out, like Visine or Clear Eyes, definitely want to avoid those. The problem with those is that they work in the short term by constricting the blood vessels on the white part of your eye, gets your redness out, wonderful. But when you stop, you get a rebound redness. It comes back and worse than it was before you even started using the drops. So patients get into a vicious cycle of using them, stopping, and the redness comes back worse, and you're kind of permanently enlarging the red vessels on the white part of the eye. So your eyes are going to look red always once you discontinue those. Don't like that. Number 4, not removing your eye makeup every night. This is not a good idea because the little particles from the makeup can block the glands on your upper and lower eyelid, and those glands produce oil, which is part of your tear film, keeps your eyes comfortable and less dry. And if those glands are plugged chronically, like they never get exposed to the air and the oil can't flow through, the glands will actually shut down and completely stop working. And once they close down, they do not come back again. So you're going to be left with some really dry, uncomfortable eyes. Number 5, not wearing sunglasses. Sunglasses seem like they wouldn't be a big deal, but when you don't wear sunglasses, you expose your eyes and all of the skin around your eyes to UV. That can again give you wrinkles. It can make your skin kind of saggy in that area. You can also get an age spot on the white part of your eye. It's called the pinguecula. Once that is there, once that comes, there's nothing we can do to make it go away. And lastly, UV damage can cause cataract progression over time as well. Number 6, I'm sure you've heard this a million times, too much screen time, but it really is a big deal. And the reason that we are really harping on that as eye doctors is screen time causes dry eye because you don't blink as much as you should. And you're also straining to see. You're locked in up close for so many hours on end. This can lead to straining syndromes, like you get a headache and you're feeling uncomfortable, but it can also make your glasses prescription progress and continually get higher when you stay locked in like that. So last but not least, number 7 is smoking. And yes, this does include vaping. We don't want you smoking for a multitude of reasons. It can also relate to dry eye, it makes your cataracts progress, and it really is linked to macular degeneration changes later in life. So here's your sign to quit. Are you guilty of any of these bad habits? Let me know in the comments down below.